Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's NFHS matchup between the visiting New Ulm Cathedral Greyhounds and your very own Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. The Greyhounds coming into this non-conference matchup tonight, 18-5. The Bulldogs coming in at 7-16. Last night, the JWP Bulldogs were in action against the Cedar Mountain Cougars. Cedar Mountain, a 17-5 record going in. Bulldogs had a 2-point lead at halftime. But in the second half, it was the Cougars who came out with a 71-50 victory, a 21-point victory. But if the Bulldogs can match that first half offense to tonight, you know, they could be in this one. The Greyhounds, from what I have read and heard, they are ranked, I believe, in state right now. Pretty sure I heard that correctly. I think they have a victory over Minnesota Valley Lutheran, the Lutheran school in New Ulm. New Ulm, of course, has New Ulm Public. It has a large Lutheran school in Minnesota Valley Lutheran. It has a large Catholic school, and the one we're seeing this evening, New Ulm Cathedral. It is senior night. We honored the seniors before the game. Jake Stork and Kane Oliver both will be starting this evening for the Bulldogs. And we're about 5 minutes away from starting lineups to be read. Let's see, what else did I not get? Oh, how could I forget? I am Jay Semry. I am the junior high girls basketball coach, and I am supposed to be alongside David B. Holm, but I think he's on the midnight train out of here. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him for quite a number of minutes. I think I can assume he might be gone for the evening. Maybe he'll be... Why wouldn't he tell me? I don't know. He's a man of mystery. He's a guy who goes by a middle initial as well. Anybody who has a middle initial exposed, you know, they might be a little mysterious at times. But no, I think he'll be back. He should be back here by tip-off. He's in the auditorium right now. But New Ulm Cathedral, looking at their lineup, a lot of height. They have two 6'6" guys in the lineup. And plenty of seniors and juniors to go around. Last night, the Bulldogs had an impressive showing from Ben Schramm, who in my estimation played his best game as a Bulldog. Many great assists and showed a little more tenacity down low, if I may say so. And I think it was a welcome addition to his game. And we'll have to see if he can get that, do that tonight against a possible 6'6" defender and maybe a more experienced defender, because Schramm, the junior, he could be matched up against some seniors often. And of course, Michael Fiesel, the 6'7" junior, will also be looking to get involved in that post action. Once again, we are about 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from a tip-off. Right about there is good. Thank you, Zoe. And we're joined at the booth this evening by Zoe Zimbrick, a very accomplished 8th grader who's going to be playing some softball here in a few weeks. She's wrapping up a basketball season. Currently, she was on the 8th grade of the two-time champion Valley Conference Junior High basketball team for our girls, and currently a member of the C Squad. And we have Faith Miller here, currently a member of the C Squad NJV, I believe. Faith Miller, a freshman. And they're here running the camera, possibly maybe even some scoreboard action here if we can get things arranged properly. But we'll see. I don't know. Zoe did a good job last night. Certainly until David B. Holm arrives back, we will have you do that. Yes. He's attending Top Secret Business. Top Secret. Hey there, Chuck. All right, I'm trying to get this to work tonight. It worked kind of well last night, Zoe. What'd you think? This kind of worked last night, didn't it? I didn't expect that. Oh, we're getting ready to go here.
Yeah, no, you're not going to practice. You're just walking. You're walking. No? Okay.
Oh, say, can you see burning up surging light, glass of cloudy green air, heaven burning like jasmine, blue skies and white skies, with a pale glorious light, oh, rain of delight, yes, oh, heaven is green. And bright is red, in the birds sing, and good night, let us wake Christ still there. Oh, say that blessed star-spangled
Don't snatch.
Anyway, how much is this?
This week they're gonna go there.
On the court action there.
I'm here.
All right, you're back. I said you had top secret business to attend to.
I did. It was, yeah.
They left?
No, they're gonna come back.
Oh, I was gonna say they left in protest. What's going on?
They're walking
All
through
right.
something quick.
Gotcha.
I'm pumped. I don't know about you.
I'm ready for this one. Let's get to it.
Did you mention the rankings?
I did. Fifth.
Yes.
Now, we do have a little bit of a technical issue. The score strip is frozen. So, obviously, it is not 0-0 with 7:56 to go in the first half. That is an error we will try to remedy soon. So it is completely frozen, and I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I will try to remedy that later. This has been kind of finicky lately.
I think James would take a 0-0 game at half.
I think, yeah. That'd be all right. And Stork getting the start, his first start this evening. And yep. And Fiesel couldn't handle it. And I hope everything's coming in okay at home. It says it's streaming, and the sound is going up and down, but the score strip is completely frozen. I will try to...
I don't know what's going on there.
I'm going to try to hide that if I can, but it's just not working. So just ignore that, and I will probably mention that multiple times as we continue on.
Right.
But Greyhounds with the ball right now. That is Zinnel, the 6'6" guard. Big no-look pass there, cross court.
What's up with these 6'5" guards?
Yeah, I was just gonna make mention. Last night, three-pointer is up and in for Gillis. Last night, the Cedar Mountain Country Cougars had a 6'5" guard, Pendleton.
Nice.
And to Stork, to Weimert. Nothing happening there. Kicks it out to Oliver. Oliver down low to Fiesel. Fiesel to Gunderson. And Gunderson, I think, wanted a little contact there. Didn't get it. Greyhounds going the other way. Off the shoe. And boy, we used to see that a lot earlier this year. We haven't seen it as much lately, David.
Right.
Over to Gillis. And Gillis has that, what do you call that tape on the shoulder?
Rock tape.
The rock tape.
But I believe that's a brand, though.
Okay. So it's kind of like...
There's so many different type of tapes. It's like
not all tissues are Kleenexes, but all tissues are tissue.
Right,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Kleenex is a brand.
Right.
But a lot, yeah.
No, it gives that, like, icy hot. Like, for a couple hours, it'll be icy, or, cold. For a couple hours, it'll be, and you don't have to take it off. You leave it on for about a week or something.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
You've used it.
Yeah.
You've used it often.
Yeah. Usually,
are you wearing some right now?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
No. No, for athletes, man.
And three is in. And the press is on.
Some athletes out here.
And once again, please ignore the score strip at the bottom. That is not accurate. Gillis, a little bit of a dangerous pass there, but the Greyhounds were able to work it. And nothing but the bottom of the cup for Kirchberg. And it's been 3 threes thus far. Oh, stolen away. And, Gunderson, that timeout called by Coach James. Yeah. That was a very risky pass there by Gunderson, especially with the 3-on-2 defense. While we're away at this timeout, we'd like to talk about some of our local sponsors. Hardware Hank of Janesville. They're the Janesville Hardware Shop. They're located on Main Street. If you need to call about any availability of any item, it's 507-234-5278. There's a lot more going for you at Hank. Hardware Hank. Oliver Farm Drainage. Drainage work, septic systems, installment, basements, cat and backhoe work. Don't forget about trucking. They're located in Pemberton, Minnesota. Please call 507-234-6769. That's Oliver Farm Drainage. And with 14:52 to go in this, it's not 0-0. So don't be lulled into that. Maybe during some of these timeouts, Dave, maybe we'll get a zoom in on the big scoreboard so
Sounds
there's
good.
no confusion. And I'll try to remedy this if I can. But it's frozen solid. And I don't know if I've hit a button or if I've clicked something. Oh, stolen away here. And Gillis.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's going to stay with the Greyhounds.
How do you botch a layup like that?
Yeah. Well, I guess it was left. It was left.
How old is he?
How old is he? He's a junior.
Oh, come on. You're a junior. You botch a left-hand layup. On the 5th-ranked team in the state. Come on. Who are these rankings?
Oh. Can you say that on the, can you say that on the radio?
I'm kidding.
Oh, and I'm surprised Kirchberg didn't point to you after that that shot. 14-0.
Come on.
14-0 our score here. Please stick around for halftime. We are going to tape the halftime. I was told the Waseca County Special Olympics basketball team is going to play an exhibition at halftime, and we're going to make sure we tape the action.
Yeah, you want me to
Yes.
back and forth?
Yep, we'll have you tape the action.
Weimer with a steal. There it is.
Oh, a three? No way was that a three.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
We have to go to there. I thought he had 2 feet in.
no, what are you talking about?
Are you? Oh boy, I don't know about that.
What?
I think I'm right. I don't think that was a 3-pointer.
Of course you think you're right.
Well, all right.
Look, okay, my angle and your angle are the same angle. Like,
I don't know.
so obviously we don't have the.
You got a big apparatus in front of you. He's manning the camera right now.
Yeah.
The camera people I talked about earlier, they took the gas. They're out of here.
They got their payment.
Yes, I guess so.
They got their Sour Patch Kids. Now they're out.
The senior with the drive, it's off. And and Oliver gives him a little elbow business there to let him know. But
Let them know what.
let him know, hey, I thought you fouled me.
Anyway, I figured out why Gillis missed a shot.
Oh, did you?
The rock.
The
tape.
rock tape was weighing him down. Maybe he received it.
It's a little cold tonight.
Yeah,
It's not hot.
it doesn't heat up till the second half, maybe.
Bam. Oof.
And the fancy passing, and you know he wanted that 3-pointer, but he passed up on it. Gillis for 2. It's off. Big rebound there by Knowles. And
There you go, Feasel.
tried to force feed it there, and Feasel gets it. And
Fake a pass to make a pass.
And number 23, Tony Geiger, coming in. I don't think he's any relation to Matt Geiger, who played in the NBA in the 1990s.
Didn't know that.
Had a shaved head
Oh.
and a goatee. Played for the Miami Heat. I think the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
And boy, tip, and that's going to stay with the Bulldogs. It was a deflected pass. And I'm trying to work this. I just can't get this score strip off. So
Oh. Hide.
I'm trying. Yeah, it won't. You're not allowed to click on that.
Right.
And if I can, I will. I just hope they can.
We'll have to ask.
I hope they can hear us at home and they
right.
see us at home.
And see, yeah.
I wish we had a hotline. We could just have people call in to let us know.
I don't know if you want that. A hotline.
I want to.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, charge $149 a minute. Kids, get your parents' permission before you dial.
I like that. See if we can just stop.
Like a 1-800 number or something.
Right, right.
And Gillis for 3. There it is. And I think he thought he pointed up. I think he was giving credit to the person who assisted the pass there.
Well, that was a set play. It was a back flare screen on the.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Weimer had to check if he was in. And Feasel, the reverse layup, it's in. Cuts the deficit to 10, 17-7 our score. Did this one start 13-0, David?
Yes.
13-0 it started? Okay. So the Bulldogs are on a 7-3 run. I guess it's not really a run.
Right.
But when the game starts 13-0, I think it might seem like one, though. Stork, nice move there by the senior. Stork was honored before the game. Stork, a transfer from New Richland, Harlan to Ellendale, Geneva. He also played quarterback. Nice left-handed put in by Kyle Goblersch. I wonder if he's related to the Justin Goblersch at our school,
Maybe.
at JWP. And oh boy, stolen away there by Zinnel. Oh, and he boofed it. Yeah, and he wanted the call. I don't know what he was whining about.
I think he got hit on the top of the head a little bit.
By maybe the rim.
Here we go. Get in there.
You know, David, I'm a hardliner on this.
If you miss a dunk, I mean, I think it's the most foolish thing you can do. You get the points.
Yeah.
You get the points. Is it a big momentum builder?
But at some point, you gotta try it to see if you can even do it. You know what? Like, you gotta fail to succeed. You know what I mean?
He failed, all right.
Look,
In your life, have you ever done something where somebody followed up with "he boofed it"?
no, it's botched.
He boofed.
There's no, I don't know.
B-O-O-F-E-D. He boofed it.
Okay, all right.
Here's
Here's the thing.
All right, let's hear this.
I always had
Weimer to inbound in front of the New Ulm Cathedral
thought
bench.
that I could go, in a game, if I had the adrenaline going, I could dunk.
All right.
I've done it in practice, but
And you are a 6'5" man.
I was about 4 at the time.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, I should be able to. Anyways, so I would do it in practice, and it was, 50-50.
Okay.
Sometimes I would make,
Okay.
but it would need to be perfect. But then it, in the game, like you said, you just get the points.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm with you on that. In the game, you get the points.
But what I was saying is, you're never gonna know if you don't try it. You know what I mean?
I think
at some point, you're gonna have to.
a little too much machismo, if you ask me.
Okay, you're just making up words now.
That's not a made-up word at all.
I guarantee you that was not at last week's spelling bee. Oh no, we're
M-A-C-H-I-S-M-O.
You're lying.
You know what's funny is I'm not, and I can prove it to you very easily.
There we go. Well, they're face guarding Weimer now.
As they should. Fiesel, the set shot, it's off. Big rebound there by Hillesheim. Wouldn't you say Hillesheim looks like he could have been an extra in your favorite movie, Semi-Pro?
Wait, who's?
His hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks more like a skater. I don't know about an extra.
No, I mean 1970s NBA basketball players look that way.
Put a headband on
the
him.
head, yeah.
Long. Yeah.
I can see a 1973 Topps basketball card with a guy that looks just like him right now. Layup is in and back to 19-9, and the New Ulm Cathedral fan section, they certainly like to cheer, and that's great. We like that. Ooh.
Come on, Gundy. There we go.
Whoa, boy.
All the way. Reverse. That's fine.
Oh, no. I saw a Facebook post today, David, from a family member of a player on one of the teams, on the C Squad, JV, whatever, and was hoping that the JWP fans would not be out cheered tonight on senior night.
Well, we definitely got the numbers.
We do have the numbers. This is a very good crowd here.
Yeah,
I'd say second only to maybe opener, wouldn't you? Or
Yeah.
maybe the St. Clair game had a good crowd too, but I
Yeah.
think that was opener, wasn't it?
No, St. Clair Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the St. Clair boys was the opener this year.
Yeah. Well, last night wasn't terrible, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
Errant pass, and it's stolen away by Knowles.
You can't have those type of turnovers against this team.
And the float. Not enough loft on that floater there. Fiesel at the top, looking for the pass to Gunderson. Eventually gets it. Didn't get the cut he wanted.
Yeah, last night they had a lot of success with the high-low
Yes.
option with Fiesel and Schramm. I hope they can get back to that.
Oh, stolen away here by Hodevek. And he... Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Play on.
All right. Hey, gearing up for playoff basketball. And one.
Oh, he's going to go to the line, though. Once again, folks, I apologize about the score strip at the bottom of your screen. I cannot get rid of it. I'm trying to hit buttons. And the only way I know we could get rid of it is to start the whole thing over, and I don't want to do that.
Right.
So we're gonna go without it. And I know it's a bothersome, cumbersome thing, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it right now. Just gonna have to deal with it.
I mean, if they don't know who they're watching.
Yeah, you know what the teams are? The score is 19-9 with 7:42. That clock's was right 14 seconds ago. But
It was right for about 1 second.
what's that old saying? A broken clock is right twice a day?
I suppose.
Is that what the kids are saying at MSU these days?
Never heard that.
No, you want to know why? Because you don't have clocks. You just have your phones.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, do you have an alarm clock or do you have your phone?
Phone.
Oh my gosh.
In high school, I had my alarm clock.
I've had the same alarm clock since my freshman year of college.
Wow.
And if you go to my house in Lakeville, there's an alarm clock at that house I've had since I was about 8.
Where'd you get it, Hobby Lobby?
No, I actually had never gone to Hobby Lobby until about a year ago. No, I don't even know where this was purchased. Probably Walmart.
Yeah.
I got it the summer before my freshman year of college. The summer of 07. Oh, and it right out of the fingers of Gunderson.
He made
and
he made his decision.
And you could see he maybe thought there was a little grime on his fingers. He wiped him on his chest.
He made his decision before he caught the ball.
Yep.
That's what it was. Had to be.
All those girls in the top row are covering their noses. What's going on up there?
I don't know.
Somebody smells awful, I guess.
It can't be one of the players, can it?
I don't know.
All right, hey, look, she's wrong. Yeah, right there.
There it is. There's Schramm. But nice putback there by Fiesel. Wow. I didn't even see him on my screen. I was looking at the monitor, and boy, he all of a sudden appeared and put it in.
I was hoping Schramm would have another good night tonight.
Boy, he looked good last night, didn't he?
Oh, and he was all confidence. It wasn't anything he was doing differently. Yeah,
and obviously, David, the only reason, as Gillis hits a three-pointer, the only reason he didn't get the start tonight is because of Stark senior night. Right. And a gentleman at the end of the bench just did the big arrow. You like that, don't you? The big arrow?
Not really.
Oh, I have to make an announcement. One moment.
Oh, jeez.
Doors will be open at 4, and the meal and auction will be around 5:30. If you can't make it until 5:30, that's okay. There'll be plenty of food, fun, and festivities with items to bid on.
What are you saying? That's not.
It's just there's something wrong with the speakers tonight. We went back there trying to get it, but there's something with the IP address and can't get into the picture.
It's really not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Like when you called out my ID last night, that's why I couldn't understand you.
It's bad.
Is it go across the gym? Can you hear it?
No, it's roughly under the maybe this song here. You're gonna muffle it.
Right.
It should be way crisper.
As long as it's not me. By the way, the note I was handed, and I have proof of this, says that this event is October 23rd, but it clearly isn't. People are trying to first they tinker with our sound system to make me sound like a goofus, and then they give me a note that says they wants me to advertise an event for October 23rd.
Goofus.
What do you mean goofus? That's what they want me to sound like.
I'm done.
You're done. Well,
Give up.
we'll put your headset down and get out of here then.
Oof.
And there's the floater shot in by Hillesheim. Oh, yeah. Too choreographed there, David. What do you think?
Yeah. I agree. You can't waste a dribble and then pick it up right away. You know what I mean? Maybe not.
Oh, and it plops down for Weimar, 24-14.
Ooh.
Gillis picks the dribble up, passes it over to Zinnel. Excuse me, that's Kirchberg. I apologize. Pass to Gillis. Gillis for three. It's off. Well, he thought about it finds the better look, and it drains in for Kirchberg. 27-14 our score.
That's better. Oof.
Weimert gets it into Oliver. It's going to stay. I think he said white, but pointed to the Bulldogs, didn't he?
I couldn't hear.
Maybe it was the bad PA system that picked that up. Yeah, and then our score strip freezes. What's going on tonight?
Right,
Got
right.
nothing but problems here. And I had to go on the air without you because you were conducting top secret business.
I was needed
I suppose.
for my insight and input.
It's a good thing to be needed for.
I'm
Maybe,
kidding.
maybe
I'm
not.
joking. I'm
Maybe
joking.
not.
Oh my gosh. Let's go, Weimert.
Whoa.
There it is.
Nice soft touch there off the glass by Weimert. And it's back to an 11-point deficit, 27-16 our score in favor of the New Ulm Cathedral Greyhounds. Thank you so much for joining us on this NFHS broadcast. Our second to last one of the year. Well, I think so. I'm planning on being here Tuesday, I think.
Okay. All right.
But it's negotiable. If you have your heart set on something.
Yeah.
He does have his heart set on something.
No,
Maybe not.
No, I don't know.
Sounds like a torn man. You heard,
Game time decision. I
you
guess.
heard the grimaces. And Gobler's at the line.
But I won't be needed for my top secret insight and input.
No.
But
here you might be.
I need it here.
You got to go to where you're needed and wanted.
What's the song? Oh my gosh. What's that song where it's like everyone knows your name or something?
Oh yeah, the Cheers theme song.
Okay. Cheers.
Yeah.
What?
You want to go where? What do you mean what? It's a Cheers theme song.
Cheers to what?
The show Cheers. It was on from like 82 to 93.
Okay. Remember, I was born in 98.
I was born in 89.
Oh, come on. Weimert.
Let's put it this way. Mondale was vice president 8 years before I was born. 8.5 years. I still know he was vice president, though.
That's different.
I'm sure Mondale's tuning in tonight.
Someone taught you that.
Okay, now I'm teaching you.
They don't learn about Cheers in high school classes.
They should. Even though I can't stand that show.
Oh, okay. So what's the deal?
It's an iconic theme song.
I agree.
You don't agree.
I didn't know it was a theme song, though.
You got to go where everybody knows your name.
Okay. All right. Leave it at that. Ooh, spin move. Oh.
Put it
the
up now.
dish.
Do it if you can. And the foul, Gobler's bumped the elbow, says the ref, and so Sean will go to the line for two. Is that Gobler's? I think that 13 is Gobler's, but they didn't call it on him. They called it on 11? They called it on Zinnel? But I thought it was on Gobler's. I apologize.
Couldn't tell you.
Top secret business. And all right, Greyhound's heading the other way. To Gillis. Oh, the big head fake there by Gobler around the horn, and eventually it's gonna. it was worth it, boy. And it's nothing but the bottom of the cup for Hillesheim. And boy, that was great passing there by the Greyhounds. They found the shot they wanted. 32-17 our score. It is a 15-point deficit. That's going to be a reach-in foul, I believe, on Kirchberg. And number 20 coming in, Chris Knowles, as well as John Zinnel. Boy, and Knowles almost got a piece of that on the inbound.
Short.
Whoa. Geiger comes away with the board.
Very physical tonight. I like it. Oh.
You know, that's a little wide. You might, we're having a tough time hearing you at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another three.
Another, there's the arrow man. Robin Hood himself. If he comes into the game, I'm going to say his name, a.k.a. Robin Hood, because he's just shooting that arrow all the time. Nice putback there by Weimert. We're under a minute left in the first half. And Schramm got lucky he didn't get caught there in bad positioning. And, well, there he did. And Goblers will head to the line for two. Coach Mendonca just handed Weimert a water bottle. I've been seeing that a lot lately, the water bottle on the court. You know, take a drink during a free throw.
He plays,
all
36.
Yeah.
And that,
I saw that last night too.
That's the difference between the 4A schools and the 1A schools. I mean, I don't think Weimert's sat out more than, what would you say? Like the whole year, total minutes he sat.
How about total minutes he sat out in a game that was still in contention?
Right.
Very few.
Right. Maybe 5?
Yeah.
10?
Not much.
Obviously, we're not at away
Very,
games.
no. Oh, nice left-handed put in there by Zinnel. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
We got to jump.
4.9 on the clock.
Stays with the
Good
Bulldogs.
sportsmanship there by the Greyhounds. And Hillesheim coming in. Four. Boy, they had to tell Cole to go. 2, 1. Nope, that's not going to count.
Nope.
And our score going into halftime, the New Ulm Cathedral Greyhounds 37, the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 19. These athletes from the area, and over the years you recognize some of them that have come year after year, and boy, it was great basketball. I was very entertained by it. The whole crowd was invested. It was wonderful.
And that was the best part was.
And the concession stands probably saying, "Hey, where's that halftime rush? Everyone was in here. Nobody. Now people are getting up to go out.
Yeah,
so they wanted to stay to watch the action." And that's a testament to the athletes and the support that they have in the Waseca County community.
Right. No doubt.
But back to the main event. It is 37-19 in favor of the New Ulm Cathedral Greyhounds right now. Going up against, David, the number 5 team.
Yes.
Correct? And that is, that's not QRF. That is voted on by
the coaches.
That's the coaches poll. Okay, thank you. Favored to go to state, would you say, or?
Well, the number 1 team is Bold,
and okay,
that's the 1 seed, and then the 3 or the 2 seed in that north half is MVL, and they're ranked 4th.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no guarantees, obviously. They've lost to Cedar Mountain, who they play in the first round. They've lost to the last time they played them, they lost them. So, I mean, there's
Okay.
there's no guarantees.
Very-
There's no, we're just gonna walk through this first round playoff matchup. No.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's MVL. And then on the south side, you have WEM. Only have one loss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Springfield's got 20 wins. Mountain Lake area has 20 wins.
And you got Fink on Springfield.
Right.
Boy.
He just scored his 3,000th point the other
Yeah,
night.
3,000. Yeah.
Okay.
At least they're guys that are on the team
Right. It's
this time.
Where's Minnesota basketball? Yeah, if you're looking for those rankings, Minnesota Basketball Hub.
Yeah, Minnesota Basketball Hub, a very reputable, and I would say a lot of times their information is more accurate than Max Preps or
the two sites are Minnesota Basketball Hub and Minnesota Scores.
Minnescores.net.
Everything else, I want to even
No.
give it. Yeah.
You know, when I was an amateur at this, I used to go to Max Preps, and their information is oftentimes very inaccurate. They rely on, I think, the general public to supply the scores from, and sometimes the general public forgets things, I guess.
So a little bit more in section 2. So number 2 team, Springfield, right now. Number 3 is Bold. Number 4 is Minnesota Valley Lutheran. Number 5 is New Ulm Cathedral. And number 10 is WEM.
There you go.
Yeah.
So WEM's only the number 10 ranked team.
Yeah. I only have one loss though.
Yeah,
and you look at New Ulm, they got 5, right?
Yeah. 18-5.
So
now, once again, if you joined in late, our score strip at the bottom is wrong. It is 37-19. Now it is 40-19 with 7:44 to go in the second half. I can't get it off the screen. I hope all of you are able to view this at home and hear this. Hopefully somebody would have contacted Mr. Lidke by now.
maybe no one's viewing.
My parents are watching.
Okay, good.
I promise you that.
Well, could they have contacted someone?
They would have contacted Michelle,
Okay.
who would have contacted Mr. Lidke, or you.
Right.
I don't know if Michelle knows I do these with you.
Great. Perfect.
I'll let her know that sometime.
She doesn't want to listen.
She doesn't listen, no.
Oh,
You know,
but
when we were like engaged, she would listen. But, she's got,
lost to fire.
3 kids.
Schramm is hurt. I know what you mean.
Oh, Schramm boy, he is. Yeah, I'd get Miller. Wouldn't you get Miller in right now? After the first free throw?
Well,
Is he suited up tonight?
yeah.
Yeah, he's getting ready. Yeah, he's getting ready.
I was gonna say maybe you don't want her listening. I don't know.
No, I'd love it if she listened. That'd be awesome.
Boy, if she would have listened that one day, she would have known what her.
She would have known what her.
Valentine-
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's good.
Even though, in full disclosure, she told me to get it.
Oh.
Here's a little insider tip for your future, David.
Good sportsmanship there.
And we like to always point that out. That was great. When your wife says, "I want this for Valentine's Day," that's her gift.
You get it. All right.
That's the gift. And it went over very well. She said, "That's exactly what I wanted."
Okay.
If I would have
You
tried
can
to
stop
add
it.
on to it and said, "Oh, and there's this too," it would have been like, "Well, Jace, I'm actually allergic to that." Or
How would you not know that?
well, my wife's allergic to a lot of things.
Oh, okay.
If we ever invite you over to have a meal with us, you'll know. She
Yeah.
can't eat a lot of foods.
Why hasn't that happened yet? What are you doing? I'm a college kid. I would always take a free meal.
Yeah, I suppose. But you'd probably just view it as a free meal and not a night out with your friends.
I beg to differ.
You've never even been inside my house.
Yeah.
Sometime. Well, I've never been inside yours either, though.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be moving out in July, so.
There you go. So why get used to something that
Right.
that's going to change?
Right. Oh, got a nice sign over there in the student section.
Yeah, and maybe we'll try to get a zoom in on that later. I did not catch what the sign said. I think did it say "Go Stuart Go"? Something like that. Yeah, let's maybe get a quick. Well, I'll keep you in the know on the free throw. Free throw is up and in, and it said Storkar Senior,
Something like that.
and then a nice Kane number 5 in the front row.
Oh.
Jake Stork, the senior, I think it says.
Yes, we know that.
And Gillis over 2. That's Zinnel. Boy, when you don't know the names of the players right offhand, and that's going to be deflected by Fiesel. You know, David, when you don't know the players offhand and they pass it around the horn, boy, you got to, to this person, it's hard to keep up with that. 19-point deficit right now, 42-23 our score. And Gillis, nice pass. And the basket counts, and he'll head to the line for the three-point play. Will Zinnel. I think Zinnel initially maybe wanted to dunk that. Didn't you think so? He went for a big standing dunk?
Maybe. If he could do it, I'd like to see it.
You got just cash laying around here?
No, that's Miss Zimbrick.
Boy, I'd conceal that. Boy, holy
I was
smokes.
told to keep an eye on it.
You were told to expose it a little.
No. What? You're the one who brought it up.
Well, now people know.
It's your fault, no.
Back to Gillis. Oh, boy. Nice passing by the Gray. Wowee. Wowee. That was fancy. That was impressive. Weimert over to Oliver. Of course, Oliver being honored on senior night. Maybe we'll get a zoom in on those pictures again at some point during a timeout. Those senior photos, so to speak. Mid-range jumper is off the back iron for Weimart. Rebounded by the Greyhounds, heading the other way. That's Hillesheim. I thought he traveled there. He did not. And foul is going to be on, that is number 20, Knowles. Knowles has shown great sportsmanship all evening from what I've seen.
No doubt.
Oh, we got some flickering here. We got some. We got some.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Some trouble at the booth tonight.
Okay. Well, 3-2 here.
Yeah.
Think so? Yeah. Didn't think necessarily they needed to. But
No.
hey, I mean, you gotta. I'm sure they're working on it. I mean, both teams here are preparing for playoffs.
Yeah, of course.
The seedings are already set. You can't get any better seeding by winning here, and the only thing you can do is just get better.
Yep. And David, why don't you remind the folks at home now? Who will the Bulldogs be playing in the first round? What are the seeds? And then we'll go to New Ulm Cathedral.
Okay. Well, first of all, we got the 11. I would say we're the best 11 seed in the state.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that's with different tiebreakers, stuff like that. And like I said, Section 2,
Of course.
by far, is the best section in the state,
Of course.
top to bottom. Now we are heading to, I don't know, I believe Grenada, right?
Okay. Yes.
That's
Yes.
the town, That's where the high school is. So we're playing Grenada, Huntley, East Chain, Martin Luther, Truman. That's the consolidation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's who we're playing.
I had to make sure you had all the letters in there.
They got the 6 seed. We got the 11. Now this is a team we played earlier. It was a close game. We've beaten teams that they have lost to. We've lost to teams that they have beaten. You know, it's obviously we're in the conference, Valley Conference, so it's a well-known opponent. I think we have a great chance of winning that game. And then if we win, we would go to Mountain Lake.
Three-pointer in for Gunderson.
But obviously, one game at a time. Obviously, I talked a little bit about New Ulm Cathedral's seeding. They got the 4, so they'll have a home game against Cedar Mountain, who they split the season series with.
Kind of a tough draw for the number 5 team in the state.
Right, exactly. Now, if they win, and seeding holds, they would be most likely playing bold.
Timeout Bulldogs. And let's try to get a zoom in on those senior photos at this time.
Here we go.
Oh, David, you know I can't stand this song.
I know. All right, there's a good zoom in.
There it is. And there's Stork on the left, and obviously Oliver on the right. And I found out, David, that both are baseball players.
Okay.
So they are not completely done with JWP athletics yet.
Gonna zoom in on the sign here for Stork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JWP Jake Stork. And we see the sign. They love him.
Where's the other? Come on.
Kane, let's see.
Come on, put it up.
Put the sign up.
Where'd it go?
Put the sign up. Oh, it's on the
Who is
floor.
that? Who is that?
That's Emma Johnson.
Come on.
That followed by, that's Emily Olson next to her. And Megan Walls is also there.
What are they doing?
They're on their phones.
Live in the moment, people.
I'm with you on that.
As my phone's in front of me.
Yeah. Where's my phone? It's been in my car all day. I don't look at it.
That's how you break it.
I mean, that's how I break it.
If your phone gets cold, its battery will shut down. That's what happened to my last phone I had. That I had to get a new one because I'd have to walk 2 blocks to my car in 0-degree weather. Campus life is rough. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, folks. We don't have a violin large enough to cover this one.
Anyways.
And it's off. Oh, nice putback by Schramm. Boy, that looked good. He's been getting really good at that.
I think Schramm's the key if they want to make
Yeah, without question.
Which I think they can do it. I mean,
nice pass. Oh, boy. Nice put in there by Zinnel. And, it's, Schramm, he's stuck with it.
well, he's definitely improved, not only skill-wise, but,
The mental game.
mentally.
As you've talked, nice pass. That was a nice pass, I thought. And one thing, David, sometimes your teammates aren't ready for you to, the new skills you've acquired. They're not used to you making passes like that, so they're not ready to get open for you like that. And three-pointer is in for Hillesheim. Oh, and Fiesel the board. Schramm. And good sportsmanship again by I'll say one thing, these New Ulm Cathedral Greyhounds, great sportsmanship all evening.
Great.
The Greyhounds. Can you name the other Greyhounds in the state?
No.
High school basketball?
Give me a hint. North.
North. North.
Okay. Crosby, Arrington?
Possibly. I was thinking of Duluth East.
Okay, maybe.
Now, they're, of course, a hockey school, but
Right. Ew.
in fact, Lakeville North, I was at the XL Energy Center a few years ago when Lakeville North beat them in the championship game.
Okay.
Love high school hockey. I
don't-
look forward to watching it on 45. I think that's the girls are
Oh, yep.
tonight and tomorrow. I'd like to see the championship tomorrow. And who do we got here?
Oh. Miss Zimbrick is back.
Sorry, we're not selling any raffle tickets tonight.
No one stole your money, by the way.
Three-pointer is off. Rebound, Weimert. Weimert leading the charge for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a bump foul by Zinnel. Wait a minute. Oh, my gosh. Hey, we got some action here. It's off.
Thanks, Zoe.
Zoe came back, and the score strip is working.
Zoe leaves and everything falls apart.
What? Did you plan this? Oh.
Oh, you got to give the action.
Yeah. And I will finally update this after. So, wow, it took a long time, but maybe it just took moving the computer a little too.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, that's what I did.
So I am updating things as we go. For those of you who have been loyal, we appreciate it.
Well, that's a good sign. That makes me think that the stream has been working.
Yes, that makes me feel the same.
Come on, Miller.
Miller in the game.
Nice.
Put in there by Miller over the outstretched reach of Goblersch.
58-31 our score with 11 minutes to go.
Ooh, good hand.
There's the ball.
Look up.
Reinhardt. To Weimert.
Yeah.
Fiesel.
If
Put
I-
her up.
If I remember
Oh,
right,
got to get that in there.
if I remember right, New Ulm Cathedral beat Grenada, Huntley, East Chain, Martin Luther, Truman 72-57.
Okay.
And obviously, I think we lost to them by like 8 or something.
Okay, so
I don't remember the score, but I mean, anything can happen.
anything can happen. Now, I heard Minneapolis North lost to Waseca
They did.
by 18
Well,
points.
Wait, Minneapolis North is in 2A, Nosica's in 3. So they're not going to play each other,
Oh.
obviously.
That's-
So, yeah, so Waseca's got to be worried about De La Salle.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
De La Salle's back. Austin's back.
Can't stand De La Salle.
Oh, come on. You mean excellent?
I don't
I
like.
can't
I
even say
don't.
it. I can't even say it.
I don't like De La Salle.
You mean you're tired of excellence? Come on.
Tired of De La Salle.
No, I know.
Play a
what you mean.
prep school.
I know-
Play
I
a
know.
prep schedule.
I know what you mean. I understand.
Get out of the Minnesota State
but
High School League.
Minneapolis North played Minnehaha the other day. Minnehaha was down 10 with about 4 minutes left, and then they came back and won.
That's
So
another
that-
school I don't like.
Well, that's your state championship right there.
North and Minnehaha.
Yeah, for 2A, Class 2, Class 2A. Because Perm's not gonna. Perm's ranked 3rd right now, but they played Minnehaha, and it was a track meet. Maybe Maranatha can compete, but I haven't seen scores lately either.
Well, I want Perham
But
because they haven't been in it in a while.
no, well they lost last year to Breckenridge in sections,
Okay.
and Breckenridge is good again. They have-
3-pointer is off. Fiesel the board.
Breckenridge has Noah Christensen, the North Dakota State commit, 6'8" shooting guard.
Oh, and
No, but I'm cheering for Waseca. Waseca did beat Delano, too. Delano won. The state
Delano last year's champion.
Yeah.
Boy, what a great game that was. Delano against Columbia Heights last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
What a great game, and
I was 10
that-
I was 10 rows up, right behind right behind the bench.
that the Star Tribune the next day had the big colored picture of that.
Wishart?
That big star when he had his arms out at the end of the game. Boy, it was
Calvin Wishart.
it was a great photo.
I think he went to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember. Yes, he did.
But other than that, I think they got most of their team back.
Stolen away by Weimert. Oh, boy. And Miller puts it in. Boy, Weimert had about 6 arms swatting at him at the same
Oh
time.
my God.
Like he was an unwanted mosquito at a picnic. Oh, and oh, goodness sakes, he's down. And Miller just gave Hillesheim
Shiver.
gave him the old Evander Holyfield there. Do you know who that is?
Boxer?
There you go.
Like
Oh, and another one.
Okay.
Oh, and then Zinnel was on the floor. Oh, and
Yeah,
Miller's getting
I
a
think
warning.
that was a little intentional. Yeah.
the conversation here.
Okay.
And then,
So
yeah, why don't you? Yeah,
I think there was maybe something said like the last foul.
yep.
Not
Free
the most
throw in.
recent, but the one before the last foul, that caused the side out of, or the baseline out of bounds. Now, I don't think Miller. I think he intentionally pushed him.
Yeah,
Um,
and we heard it plain as day. One more like that, he's gone. Verbatim.
But obviously there must have been something that caught.
Because James.
Because usually Miller doesn't do.
No,
anything
no,
like
that
That's
doesn't
not like
seem.
That's not like a consistent.
Seems a
thing.
little out of character. Yes, it does.
So there was something that
And by the way, I'm not just sticking up for him because I'm JWP and he's JWP. That does seem very out of character. 3-pointer is in for Weimer.
But obviously, New Ulm didn't. I don't know. I forgot who it was that got hit, but pushed or whatever. But obviously, they didn't retaliate.
Schramm the steal. Gunderson. Good hustle by Schramm, but it passed it to that girl who was unaware that a ball was coming her way. She almost got run over there. Boy, if they've been charging at it, that would have been a rude awakening.
Miller was coming.
Boy, oh boy. Might have splattered against the wall. (60-38) our score, 7:39 to go. Gillis the ball. Kicks it out, and that's Knowles. Good fake there by Knowles, deflected by Schramm, and it's going to stay with the Greyhounds. And of course, David, New Ulm Cathedral 1A, I think that's common knowledge, but I just wanted to reiterate that. And a turnover by Knowles, and he knew it right away, right when it left his fingertips.
You know, this is a section game.
Yes,
so
it is, yes.
If a miracle or not a miracle, but you know, there's a potential outside chance that section championship. A lot of things would happen.
If the Bulldogs make a run, which if the things click, you never know.
They would have to play outstanding.
Was it last year where an Andover team had a losing record in the state? They went on a big run. I think they were
boys basketball.
Boys, the Andover. They had a losing record, and were at state.
Yeah.
They won 3 or 4 upsets in a row.
Well, like in 1A in class class 1, section 4, which is like a bunch of the like charter school, different things like that.
In which one?
Section 4, like it's got like Choff. It's not Choff, but like all like the
in the metro. I know exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
and North used to be in that one.
Heritage Christian made it. They were like 17-11, hadn't played anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, that's with all the charter schools and private schools in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, they have their own section. There's like 19 or 20 of them, though, isn't there?
Right.
And a lot of them do not play a full schedule.
Right. And their sections is going to start here like really soon.
You know what I don't like about that section, David, is Prairie Seeds Academy is in that, and they've beaten teams by over 100 points in some of those games, and I don't care for that. To me, if you have a school that can beat somebody by 100 points in the third round of a section game, and that team's not even going to end up at state, there's a problem with the section.
You obviously never won a game over 100 points.
I have never won a game by over 100 points. Have you?
No, of course not.
I need to correct that. There was a game of NBA Live 99 one time where we turned all the rules off, and I beat my friend by over 100 points, and I just kept, he'd inbound it, and I would just push the guy down and steal it and lay it in. And I got the momentum because once the guy had to inbound, it was over.
Right.
But once again, let's go to our local sponsors here. Dane's Body Works, full-service auto body and glass. They work with all insurance providers, auto buyer and seller. Don't forget about motorhome rentals. Please contact Dane Schendel, the owner, 507-995-9856. Dane's Body Works, they've been great since 1988. Guardian Energy, LLC, 507-234-5000. Vincent Plumbing and Heating. They're located on Main Street of Janesville, 507-234-6436. That is Vincent Plumbing and Heating. And KEYC has arrived. So you see him by the exit. Maybe Zoe will get him at some point here. The KEYC camera. We see it.
Right in the door.
There we see it. Look what the cat drug in. It's KYC.
Cat drug.
Have you ever heard that saying? Look what the cat drug in?
Yeah, but isn't that like a disrespectful...
I didn't mean it disrespectful.
Well, I thought you have something against KUSC.
No, I watch them often.
Oh,
Not as much as I used to, but
okay.
I'm not a college student anymore.
Okay.
Less time for the 10 o'clock news.
Right.
When I was in college, every night, just
I don't
about.
have cable. I don't have cable. I don't have cable. I don't have any.
I had cable at college for for most of the time, but Bethany gave us one channel for free, and it was KUIC. So even if you didn't have cable, you got that one.
I do not have cable.
Boy, when there was a good deal at Bethany. I think I paid $100 a semester for cable,
Oh wow.
and you can't beat that. For full cable, I mean, come on.
Right. Should have went to Bethany.
You should have. It's not too late. I don't think they have sports management though.
I would have to switch.
You meant that.
What?
I don't think you meant that.
I do.
Bethany, the Bethany girls are one win away from the NCAA Division III tournament, David. They played Northwestern on Saturday. The Bethany boys lost last night to St. Scholastica in a close one. I listened to it on the radio on the ride home.
Boys are done, though, right? I think the boys lost.
The boys lost last night, yep. They were ahead, and then they lost it at the end by 7 to St. Scholastica.
Duluth.
Yeah, did you ever have any interest in going to St. Scholastica,
No.
D3 basketball?
No.
Minnesota Morris?
Morris was
Okay. Boy, if you had gone to Morris, I would have seen you play basketball most likely.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing. Is there like a league, like a adult dad league that comes in there and like Wednesday nights and plays a little ball?
Where is this?
Here, like
Yes, there is
community.
an adult league. Yes.
I need to get in that.
Yeah, in fact, they have a very competitive tournament in
I'm
September.
I'm all for that.
A very competitive. I mean, enter at your own risk is all I have to say.
Like it's just like a community thing, or it's like they bring. Like,
It
people from
is an
other towns?
alumni. It is a lot of the alum teams.
Oh.
So like the class of '98 will have a team. The class of 2002 will have a team. But
I've been
also
in that type of stuff.
also the class they'll have other like a hybrid team. Like Ryan Litke was on a team of like staff.
Right. Ooh. Isn't number 4? What's his name?
Number 4, that is Mixdorf.
Isn't that the 3-point?
Is that?
That's the arrow
Let
guy, right?
me get a zoom in on this here. Oh, it is.
It is.
Mixdorf. Robin Hood's in. Shooting that arrow. His quiver was full. He had plenty of arrows this evening. Like Cupid on Valentine's Day Eve. 3-pointer is off the back iron. And I apologize, it is a 30-point game now. Stolen away here by Gunderson.
Bodies all over.
Yeah, boy. Oliver's going to shoot that. Oh, I wish that fell in. And nope, nothing there. And boy, full speed ahead are the Greyhounds. Mixdorf wanted it, passes it up. A lot of subs in for the Greyhounds. We'll give them the proper respect in a little bit. Oliver the board.
Substitution timeout.
Yes, substitution timeout. I think the seniors maybe are they going to take them out for an applause?
I think all of you.
Oh, well, but they're playing here Tuesday night, right?
Yeah.
USC.
Yeah.
So
Which,
this is not the last appearance of the seniors at home.
Yeah, at home. Jinx, owe me a soda.
Ah,
But don't buy me a soda.
that's kind of a conflicting message. You owe me a soda,
Well,
don't buy me a soda.
Okay, all right.
Danon Johnson has entered for the Bulldogs, as well as Andrew Bourne. Andrew Bourne was Shrek in this past fall's theater production.
Nice.
Dana Johnson is had a lot of fun with him at prom last year in the bumper cars.
Bumper cars?
I had a malfunctioning car, and he kept ramming into me, and I said, "Stop it! It's
Wait.
not working."
Right
And then he brought a couple of his buddies that pointed me out, and they all just rammed me into the corner over and over again, and I couldn't do anything about it except take it. Every hit jostled my head back and forth.
I hope that's not one of your many terrible prom moments.
I've been to prom this year will be the 7th time, 8th time.
Okay.
I never went as a student, but
Really?
I
Come on.
Never
not
went-
Not even with a group of friends?
not even with a group of friends.
Oh. It's overrated. You're not missing
Yeah, I
out.
mean, I've seen, I've chaperoned plenty.
Well, it depends on if you're doing something fun. If you're not doing anything, then what's the point?
Yeah, I don't dance. I mean, I went to 3 dances at Bethany. Bethany would have an end of the year dance.
Ew. But like, if you're not like, for example, we went to a water park resort thing.
That
And
sounds fun. That sounds a
was
lot of fun.
And then we'd have,
Well, no, but after the dance is over, first of all,
bumper
JW,
cars is fun.
you should chaperone prom this year with me.
Okay.
You should-
All right.
Actually,
I don't think that's
No.
that's allowed.
in fact, I think you'd still be eligible to go because I think you have to be 21 or younger to go, or under 20. Yeah.
Oh. No. I'm out.
I'm totally kidding, of course,
That's a no-go.
but
That's a no for
you know,
me,
but
dog.
we do get some 20-year-olds sometimes that
Oh.
go to them.
Gosh. Come on.
I think you can be if you're under the age of 21, you're allowed to go. If you have a date, obviously. You can't just, be a graduate and just go on your own. Rebound, Miller.
Oh my gosh.
But this year, I think we were going to go on the cruise, and then we're going to go to Waldorf. I guess there's some big thing in Waldorf. I've never seen it, but
It's like the only thing in Waldorf?
I don't know.
I need to go to Waldorf at some point. There you go, Stark.
I think we're going to put some tin cans on a fence and throw rocks at them. I apologize.
We're missing Stork.
I'm sorry, boy. I couldn't handle it. When you went, I went. Boy. Oh, man. Stork putting him in at senior night. We'd love to see them. Look at the fans getting into it with the spirit fingers. And both shots are in.
I thought he ripped the sign. He had 2 pieces of paper. I thought he ripped
Oh, I just broke my pen, but there we go. And Storajan has come in for Stork.
Don't break that one.
And, that's going to be stolen away by Johnson. 3-on-1. And Bourne puts it in for 2. And the press, the Bourne's here to play. These guys coming off the bench, they want the ball. And Quiver was empty there. Heading the other way is Bourne. And he gets some rough turnbuckle treatment there by number 32, Noah Thompson.
Noah Thompson.
And also Jared Hodovec in the game. Jaden Hodovec, has he made an appearance? Number 12, I don't see him. Number 32, Noah Thompson, we just mentioned. 22, John Adama has entered. Bourne, it's off. For the Bulldogs, Cahill, Schroer, Storajan, Bourne, and Johnson on the court. Johnson started a majority of games before Christmas. Rebound there by Storajan. That's Schroer heading the other way for 3. I wish that went in for him. Storajan, Bourne for 3. It's nothing but silk. And put the press on him. Let's go for it. This game's, You're not going to see this team for years. Do it. Who cares? I hope. Shoot it at the buzzer, Schroer. Do it if you can. Come on now.
Here we go.
Oh, no, he fumbled it. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Our final score this evening, the Janesville Waldorf Pembroke Bulldogs 45, the New Ulm Cathedral Greyhound 70. Please join us on Tuesday. Now, here's the scoop. I think I'm going to be here. Coach Holmes, he might be here. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. So if this is the end, which I don't think it is, we thank you for joining us at these NFHS broadcasts all season long. If this is the last one, they do not do them for baseball or spring, so your NFHS subscription is good through Tuesday if they do it, but after Tuesday, that'll be the end, and we'll see you during volleyball season next year. This has been Jace Emery alongside David B. Holm. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you hopefully on Tuesday.